Hey, it's Amy Lewis from the KFBK Morning News. It's a new year, right? And you want to start a new year debt-free. Is that possible? I happen to have my friend Brendan Hafley here from Catalyst Mortgage. And it is actually possible, right, Brendan? There are a lot of things you can do, but there's something that's called cash out refinancing. So what exactly is that? First of all, then we'll go a little bit more into this. This is like part 2 of our discussion from last time.
Yeah, so as we discussed last time, cash out refinance is utilizing the home's equity, your home's equity, to pull out cash to pay off credit card debt. Now, cash out could be used for many other purposes.
Sure.
Student loans for your kid. It could be home improvements. I mean, there's a variety of reasons. Buy another investment property. Maybe you want to buy a second home or a duplex. But utilizing the cash in your home, leveraging it to solve other problems.
Because there are a lot of people who have debt, obviously paying their mortgage, but then they kind of compound it with high credit card payments. And you have a story of one specific couple that was kind of in a nightmare scenario.
Well, yeah. So last time we spoke, I had a client that, was paying roughly the same amount as their mortgage payment as their monthly output. So $1,900 mortgage payment, $1,900 credit card debt. Point is, we were able to refinance that, utilize their home's equity, and their overall payment savings was roughly $1,700 a month output. And this is where I tell consumers, people are concerned about interest rate. Everyone thinks the lowest mortgage, rate, even though that we're in an increasing rate environment and, rates over the next year and a half, 2 years are expected to go up. What is your overall interest that you're paying out? Of your overall financial picture between credit card debt, car loans, everything else, what are you really paying in overall interest?
Yeah.
And if you're able to consolidate all of that down, even if you have a lower interest rate right now, even if you have to go up a little bit, on your current rate, what's your overall savings in interest, and how long will that money, how long will it take you, if you paid the credit cards individually versus doing it this way and saving up front?
Yeah, but it's just, it boggles the mind when you think about a couple that has a $1,900 mortgage payment, which a lot of people have, but a $1,900 credit card payment on top of all that. So with cash out refinancing, you get rid of that and concentrate on the house. But then the big thing is don't build it back up.
And that's really important because, and also people say, well, close the accounts. Well, you don't even want to do that. When you pay off your credit card debt, you want to leave those cards open. It's a safety net for you. If something happens, you have at least something to fall back on. But the important thing is, paying off the debt and then closing the accounts actually can hurt your credit score. Your credit score can come down. When you have a credit card that has a $10,000 limit, let's say, and a zero balance, and it had a balance now has a zero, that actually will improve your credit score. We've seen people that are even in the 580 range. Their credit has gone, and they've paid off all this debt, their credit has gone up 150 points. And I do want to be clear, it doesn't have to be, people that have $80,000 in credit card debt. We've had people that are 25, 30.
Sure.
It could be 15, whatever it is. It's worth looking at to see how you can actually utilize your home's equity, because especially in this area, we've gone up in value.
Yeah, one thing you said really interesting too, from my circle of friends, we're in the situation where we're paying for our kids' colleges, right? Yeah. And if you can, I know that a lot of financial experts have said, if it's possible, try to pay for your kids' college through cash. But a lot of people can't. You kind of take out a loan to do that. So is cash out refinancing, is that helpful in that area too?
It definitely is, and especially because most people, they're depending on income, you're capped at student tax deduction on interest. So remember, everything you do within your home is now a tax deduction. Credit card interest, if you go back into the 80s, was a tax deduction. I think everyone remembers when you used to be able to deduct credit card interest. You can't anymore. But when everything's through your mortgage interest is a tax deduction. So student loans, non-taxable. Credit cards, non-tax deductible. Mortgage interest is. So you're consolidating everything to that. Then you're going to have some tax benefit as well.
Well, I'll tell you, the takeaway I got from this is you can do cash out refinancing if you have very high credit bills. This is a perfect way to take care of that. But then don't jack those credit cards back up.
That's key.
Yeah, it's all about control. So a lot of information that you can learn too just by going to his website and finding out more information. Or call the folks at Catalyst Mortgage. You got questions? That guy and his team, they have answers. So check it out online at catalystmortgage.com or just go to the Facebook page as well.